Hello everyone, I'm Elliot Morgenstern, and this is my Make a Difference project. I recorded it preemptively in order to fix audio issues that were most likely going to happen. Okay, so what is my project? My interest in the concept started as soon as we were kicked out of school. Although there was a significant plague of misinformation from irresponsible foreign nations, many had speculated it was a much bigger threat. The idea came into the light when we were offered the Make a Difference project. I began searching for songs that would work. I wasted a lot of time in the process. Eventually, a part in Impact was selected by me with help from Mrs. Felder. The process is simple in concept, but a little harder to execute. The plan was to record instruments and then compile them into a master track recording, which created a feeling of togetherness. So what was my motivation for this project? Well, hoping that we would get back to playing normally was my inspiration for this project. This inspiration kept me motivated to continue the project. Although I can't note including the whole orchestra, we should be able to get back together within a few months. I thank Mrs. Felder for submitting recordings of the treble parts, which helped a lot. I hope that this can affect everyone in our orchestra. I hope that we all feel the want to play together. How does something like this even get created? Well, the principle behind this is splicing. Splicing, the way I used it, is the act of cutting and adjusting parts in a way to create a solid tempo. This helps with parts that might only be a few milliseconds off. I also used most of my skills in the programs that I know. To demonstrate splicing real quick, you delete this distance between this beat and both beats are on the same time. So what's my learning? What did I learn? Well, I learned that splicing twice as many parts as I'm used to is significantly more difficult. Who would have thought? Not everything came as expected. In fact, I had the master track corrupt, which created a weird effect. I gained audio manipulation skills. I know the skills I learned will help me in the future. To say that I want to redo this would be an understatement. I recognize that participation wasn't required, but I believe that we could have had more engagement. The minimal engagement was most likely my fault, as the recording date was posted fairly late. If I did do this project again, I would increase my human resource skills, so essentially posting the assignment sooner, which I should have done anyway. So let's take a listen. Now, some of you might be wondering what these are. These are audio waveforms. Now, the keen of you will recognize that there are 8 recordings here, and we only have 5 instruments in our orchestra. Why is that, you ask? Well, artificial overdubbing. Artificial overdubbing is the act of duplicating a track and setting it slightly ahead or behind. It just makes the sound bigger, and it makes it sound more as a group. Now, let's take a listen. Thank you for watching. I hope I made a difference.